Hello everybody, welcome to Peanuts Garage Review. Man, today is hot, but we're going to just work through the heat, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little maintenance on this thing here, and then we're going to get the other one out. If you looked at my previous videos, you've seen the one that I got running for my neighbor lady that had been around, it had been sitting for a long time. I went ahead and got the rest of the stuff. We're going to do an oil change. I'm going to walk y'all through all that, show you how to change oil on these things, and to do just basic maintenance, save you some money from having to go to a shop somewhere and get it done. But anyway, stay tuned. Here's what we're going to get into it, hot and heavy. And y'all just stay tuned because it's going to be a fun day. All right, now I've already pulled the air filter out of this. It was pretty bad. This is the mower I use all the time. Right here, you got an oil filter. It's right there. And then around here on the other side, right there, if you see that little plug right there, that is a drain plug. And what we're going to do is we're going to drain the oil, do all that, and put a new filter, new oil, get her all, probably get the power washer out and clean this one up. I got to do the other one too. And on the other one, we're going to change the oil and put a new filter in it and grease everything. And then we're going to take it next door to the lady and go ahead and gift it to her so she's got a lawnmower to use to mow her grass. I think it'll be exciting, so stay tuned. And here's the dipstick. And get a paper towel. If you look here on these, you can see some hash marks in between there. That's where you want to put your oil level. And you don't want to overfill these things because you'll really mess up the engine. But that's where you want to have your oil level, is right on them hash marks in between those two little dots. Right there. Those two little dots right there. I'd say it was due for an oil change, but we got it draining right now. And it doesn't hold a lot. A quart, maybe a quart and a half, maybe. Okay, Now that that's done, we'll put the drain plug back in it. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go to the other side. And if you noticed, I jacked this up a little bit. There we go. The only reason I did is because the yard is so uneven. It's going downhill, and we want to try to make it level as we can make it. Now, as far as the filter goes, there's a couple different options. I mean, you could use a pair of channel locks on it or something of that nature. I found the best tool is this right here. You can put a ratchet on it, and you can buy these at Walmart for $5. I mean, they're pretty reasonable, and I like them. They get right on those filters. They grab a hold of them, and you can pop them right off. Sometimes. See, it just gets in here just like this, if you can see that. And then you just do that, and it'll take the filter right off. Well, she's got oil pressure, or it holds good oil pressure. And I'll tell you how I know, because it's got oil in the filter, running out of the filter. There we go. Filter off. Just take a little bit of oil on your finger like that right there. And what you want to do is just barely coat that ring. And here's the mistake that a lot of people make, so pay attention on this. You screw this one on. See how it stopped? Okay. Once it stops, just take it by hand. That's it. Half a turn. That's it. The reason that you only do that is it will tighten itself up over the heat cycles going back and forth and everything. It's going to tighten itself up. So you go a half a turn. That way, the next time you change the oil, it'll come right off. You can almost take it off by hand. Pretty simple. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put oil in it. Now they make 4-cycle oil for these smaller engines. This is what I generally use. It's called Rotella T4 1540. It's got all the stuff in it that is good, and I find it to be very good for these small engines. And then make sure that you put a quart in, or maybe a half a quart. Like if it's a small push lawnmower, it may only take a half a quart of oil. So be cognizant of that too. So put a little in, check the oil. See, I put 1 quart in it, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's right at the full mark. So if I would, now there's none in the filter either. So, but if I was to put more in it right now, you overfill it. What it does, it builds up too much crankcase pressure and it'll start leaking oil, blow seals out and all that. So, but what I do now that I've got it there, come around here so you can see, is I generally like to start it up, make sure we're not leaking anywhere, shut it off, let it settle down. That puts oil in the filter, and then we can top it off. That's all you got to do. And it was kind of staggering on running because I got the air filter off. Now we'll let it set a minute, let all that oil drain down, and then we're going to go ahead and check the oil again. Now do you see how it's all up on the stick now because it's splashing it around in there? Okay, now look. See, it's down below the full mark. So let's put some more in it. Not a lot. And don't be afraid of doing this yourself at home because it's a very simple thing and it will save you money. And it'll make your mower last longer by servicing it. You should do this every year. Okay, now see where we're at? We're right in between the two dots. So it could actually stand just a smidge more, not a lot. It would actually be okay to leave it where it is. There you go. Right on the full mark. We're good to go now. So now that that's done, we'll put the air filter in it. And you don't have to go anywhere special to buy these parts. You can go to AutoZone, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and take your phone and take a picture of the engine you got, and then take a picture of the filter and take the air filter out. And you can either take the air filter with you, or you can just take a picture of it and take it, and and they'll have them. You don't have to go to like a lawnmower store to get this stuff. And now here's the air filter right here, as you can see. New air filter. These are very important. You really don't want to be sucking dirt down in there. They're very important. That's actually, if I had to say, it's more important to do the air filter than it is to change the oil. Which changing the oils are pretty important. There we go. Now this one's broke on my mower, so I can't do anything with that. But air filter's done. See how easy that was? You put it in. Very simple. And they all have different ones. And so stand by. I am going to get my grease gun set up, and then I will show y'all where to grease these. And pretty easy process. We'll go through, we'll grease it real fast. This one will be done. Then we're going to get the other one out, and we're going to get it all ready and take it over and present it to the ladies. So stand by. Okay, now I'll show you where we're at on these. If you look right here, let me clean this off. They get dirt and dust on them. If you look right there, that's got a grease dirt. All you do is stick a little grease gun on there, or a big one if you got a big one, and then just shoot it till you see it start coming out around here. That's why it doesn't take but a couple. That's why I use these little guns like this. Now over here, the reason I jack them up too is so I can move them. On the wheel right here, if you can see this, there is another one. Okay, so now we'll do this side real quick. That's it. Oh, come off of there. Okay. That's got that one. Okay, so let me show you. If you get down here and really look, see where the grease just starts to come out? That's all you want. Same thing with the wheel. It just starts coming out. Now, some mowers have grease zerks here on all these pulleys. They're all different on that. Some of them even have grease zerks on the steering. This particular mower does not, but you can see. And generally what I do though is I'll spray, I'll wash it real good and then I'll spray it. But as far as being done, as you can see, that didn't take very much. We got the oil change, we got the air filter change, and you should change the fuel filter too. And I did this one early in the spring. I did change the fuel filter on this one just because it needed it. And the fuel filters are cheap. All in all, with the oil, it cost me about $25 to do it. And it saves you money. A typical lawn and garden mechanic that you go to, they're probably going to charge you $100 to $150 to do a spring maintenance, I guess you could call it, on it. But if you do that and then do little things throughout the year, like run non-ethanol gas all the time. Don't run ethanol gas in these. You do those kind of things and it will last a long time. And you can get many, many, many years of use out of these. And as you can see, this is quite an old one. Still runs good, still runs strong. So stand by. We're going to get the other one out here in just a moment. And we're going to get started on that one. So stand by. Okay, now, here's the other mower. Here's what we're going to do on this one. We're going to do the same thing. Change the oil, change the filter. And this mower is actually a little bit nicer than mine because if you look right there, it has a drain to change the oil. And it's got the grease right there. And it should have on the axle as well. Now, if you see this got a flat, we're going to fix that too today. We're going to get this one all done up. And we're going to wash it real good. And then we'll take it over to the neighbor lady. And she'll have her a riding mower back today. And be able to mow her own grass. I bet she will be grateful. I think it's going to be great. So stand by. We're going to get set up here. We're going to get this oil changed. And then we'll get after it. My drain pan is just a little too big. Okay, we're in. This one worked out better than mine, actually. Let that drain out. Then we'll change out the filter, just like we did on the other one. I'm going to have to find a small hose clamp somewhere to fix the fuel filter because the hose clamp is not. It's too big. Now, just like the other one, as you can see, I put a little oil on that ring. It helps it to seal better. That's still draining. Boy, it's slow, but it's going. And just like the other one, see the two hash marks right there? There's two dots. Right in between there is where you want to put it. Right at the top line is where it's recommended, but as long as it's in between those two dots, you're safe. We're getting the oil drained. What I got to do is work on that. What I'm going to do with these tires, she can't afford tires, so we're going to slime them. And if y'all don't know what that is, tire shops don't like this stuff, but it does work. This is slime. And if you got a tire that's leaking air, it will stop it from leaking. I really don't recommend using this on a car at all. But I guess you could if it would get you home. And then this is what you would need, as you can see how that thing is. And what that's for, if you look right there, there's a little thing in there called a valve stem. And this tool goes in there, and you can remove the valve stem out of it. Just like that. And that's what it brings out. Then, what you do is you take this, bear with me, it's hard to do with one hand. Okay, you put it over the deal and you just squeeze. Just like that. And it doesn't take a whole lot. So don't get carried away, think you got to put a whole bottle in there. And then generally what I do is roll it around like so. Give it some fast spins. Let centrifugal force move it around. And then put that little valve stem back in. That little tool there, you see how it's slotted? It goes right around that tool. And you can just screw it in. Just like that. All right. Now what we'll do is put some air in it. Let's see. We'll put 15. Okay. We're going to check the air in all the tires. Okay. As you can see, that was the drain. And then how this works is you push it in and twist it and then put the cap on it. Pretty simple, no tools needed. I wish they were all that way. So stand by, we're going to fill her up with oil. So we got the filter changed, we've got that changed. It does have a new fuel filter. If you watch back on my other video where I put a new carburetor, it's already got a new air filter and a fuel filter in it. So now we're going to put the oil in it. Now I'm going to start this real fast, and then we're going to check it again. That way it gets it gets oil into the filter. And this one's kind of goofy because it's got so many safety mechanisms. I removed all the safety on mine because I like to be dangerous. But this one, you got to hold the clutch and okay. Now we'll let that set a minute. And then we'll check it, see if we need to add any more. And then we'll check the air and all the rest of the tires. And be ready. I don't know, it doesn't even look like she's home right now. So we may have to wait. She might be gone for the day. There we go. There. It's the little thing. It's hard to see. Yeah, we need a bunch. Okay. That's a good thing. Because we got a bunch to give it. See how easy that was. Oil change done. Now what we're going to do is grease it real fast. Now see, like this mower, oh yeah, I guess it does. Of course, it's got them on the inside, but it does have grease. Grease zerts for the wheels. All right. In case you're just wondering what I was doing, some of these little ones, I'll lose a prime where it'll quit pumping grease. If you see this little plug, see that little plug right there? If you take that out, some of them have a button you can push, but if it doesn't, you can take that little plug out, pump it once or twice. That gets the air out of it, and it'll reprime it back up, and it'll start working again. Somehow they get airlocked. Okay. Now, we're going to check all these tires. I may have to slime them all. These have been up, though, since we did that last episode. That one's, it's got 1.5 pounds in it. Let's see what it does here. I may have to. Let's go ahead and slime them. And then when we're done sliming them, we'll take it for a ride. Make stuff happen. But anyway, until then, I will catch you on the other side, and for God's sakes, be good to one another. We love you. See you again.